Hey, welcome to another Superintendent Snapshot. My name is Ben Horsley. I'm here at one of our elementary schools this morning for a special event recognition, but that's not what I want to talk to you about today. As I have had the opportunity as superintendent, even as chief of staff over the past few years, I get treated so kindly. When I come out to schools, people are so welcoming, they're so kind, they're so patient to help guide and direct me, point me in the right direction sometimes when I'm going the wrong way. And I have often wondered if people are experiencing our schools in the same way that I am privileged and honored to get to experience those schools. And it kind of makes me wonder sometimes. I did get an email with some data from one of our employees. We actually have done some research on this, and we went and interacted with 250 of our families to find out what their experiences were like and why they were either choosing to stay and remain or choosing to leave and go somewhere else for their educational experiences. Of those 250 families, our family engagement folks were able to do a focus group with 50 more of those families. And it came down to really, with those families, their positive or negative experiences came down to what they call a micro interaction, meaning a moment that lasted 60 seconds or less, a moment that emblazoned in their minds and in their hearts whether they were going to choose to remain part of the Granite District family or not. And so what that reminds me of is that every moment is critical. Every moment and interaction that we have with our students, with our families, even with one another, and the experiences that we have supporting each other as coworkers, those moments matter, and we need to make every moment count. Unfortunately, we're coming up on another PAC study where a handful of schools are going to be recommended for closure. And that is a benefit to our kids to consolidate the economies of these resources and make sure our families have options and that our schools have the strength and support that they need. But it's also a stark reminder that in spite of declining birth rates, the greatest impact for the need for closure for schools comes from the fact that we've lost 13,000 kids to charter schools. And I would look at you in the eye and tell you that the reality is that many of our families have not left us because the quality of education was poor. They have left us because these micro interactions were not great. And so I would just encourage you, and I would invite you, I would plead with you that as you have interactions with our families and particularly with our kids, that you ensure that those interactions, those moments, those precious moments are valuable, that they feel welcome, they feel positive, just as you have been so kind to welcome me into your schools and point me in the right direction and be patient with me, that you would have that same experience and provide that same level of service to these families of ours, these customers of ours, and make sure that those moments matter. We appreciate all that you do, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.